down 3. Near side, inbound, Jaylen Brown into Canner up high, quickly over to the right side to Hayward. Hayward holding against Crowder. Now puts it on the deck, drives down toward the corner, flips it back to Brown. Brown a drive, in traffic, floats it in.
He worked hard the entire possession. First trying to get Duncan Robinson posted up, then takes him off the drive. Nice play by Jaylen.
Who's got 7 in the first quarter. Boston back within 1. Tyler Hero circling to the top, finds Duncan Robinson. A long 3 that goes down. 22-18 Miami.
Well, if he's not open near the three-point line, he'll just back up and take it from deeper.
Miami Heat have hit 6 of their last 7 after the 1-for-7 start. 22-18 Miami. 3.5 left in the first with Jaylen Brown, the top of the arc. They try to get a pass into Canner, deflected by Jay Crowder, or was that last touch by Canner? They'll rule it off Boston. It's a floating pass toward the far corner, and the Celtics turn it over. Butler will bring it up with Iguodala, Hero, Robinson, Crowder. 22-18 Miami. Butler on the right side. Behind the back pass to Iguodala. Wide open for 3. He knocks that home. Miami red hot here in the mid stages of the first quarter. Timeout Boston as the Heat open up a 7-point lead.
We got some players who were not hot coming into this game. You mentioned Crowder, who started out 3 for 25. His last 25 and missed the first 2 here. Andre Iguodala had been 1 for 8 since game 1. They're making shots, and we got our answer whether Eric Spoelstra is going to back off the threes. No way.
They opened 0 for 6 from 3. They have now hit 3 of their last 4. 3:14 left first quarter. Heat 25, Celtics 18. This is the Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app presented by Indeed.
Hey, it's your homie. Sorry, it's your home. I know you don't like it when I call myself your homie. So I have some favors to ask you. Could you get rid of a few chairs in the living room? My floorboards are tired. Another easy thing, we could save money if you bundled your home and car insurance with Geico. One more thing. I know you love lavender-scented candles, but could we try Tahitian vanilla? I think it would fit my vibe better.
Geico. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com today.
College football, it's the game you wake up early on Saturdays for, even though kickoff isn't until 7. The game where the Goodyear blimp becomes a Hall of Famer. The game that goes just beyond school, spirit, fandom, or love of the sport. It's the game where the comebacks happen. It's the game where anything can and will happen, as long as you have the drive. Because college football is the game that moves you. We get it because it moves us too. Goodyear, more driven.
Finding great value is brought to you by Cooper Tires.
In the 62nd round of the 1998 amateur draft, the Dodgers drafted the son of a close friend of Tommy Lasorda. The player was Mike Piazza. Although he struggled initially in the minors, he was eventually called up in the summer of '92. The following season, he was named Rookie of the Year, and he never looked back. He finished his career as a 12-time All-Star and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016.
Cooper Tires. Go with the Coopers.
Hey, it's your Uncle Cooper here. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Goldie, my niece, your cousin. And Goldie didn't know which tires were right for her. The first ones were too much tire, and the next ones were not enough tire. Anyway, long story short, Goldie found the Coopers, and they were just right. What a happy, practical ending. Okay, go to sleep. Go with the Coopers. Cooper.
I'm Kevin Winter in our studio. Top Straight Talk Soundbites brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless.
Honestly, bottom line, I can't. I put that game on me. It's not my teammates' fault. It's not my coach's fault. It's me.
Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. That was Bam Adebayo in game number 4. After the game, in game 5. He wasn't happy early on tonight. He's gone to the line 4 times. He's 1 of 2 from the floor. So the inside game with Bam is working. And now here comes the outside game. Crowder, Robinson, and Andre Iguodala. 3 consecutive threes. Miami by 7. Kesty, back to you in Orlando.
All right, Kevin, the NBA on ESPN Radio is brought to you by Eno, the Capital One assistant. What's in your wallet? An 11-3 run, PJ, for the Heat. And Bam was on the bench for much of that, though he's on the floor coming out of the timeout.
Well, it was simple. After missing their first 4, they've made their last 3. They're 3 for only 7. Boston's 3 for 11, but kind of quietly, Boston has 4 turnovers, and it's led to 7 Miami points. So the turnover we thought was a big key already is a problem for Boston.
Boston out of the timeout, attacking the basket to our left. Jason Tatum sends it in the corner to Hayward. Good look at a 3, and he buries it.
Boy, if they could get 20 out of Gordon Hayward, it would go a long way toward a win. He's a guy who can get you 20 and 6 or 7 assists on a night.
Missed most of the postseason with that ankle injury. He's drawn Boston within 4. Here's Hero from the left. Hero drives to the baseline. A floating deep 2 is good. Wow.
So smooth, and he's playing with so much confidence. I mean, he was always confident, but now it's off the charts.
Wanamaker to Cantor down deep. Cantor throws it toward the rim. No. Adebayo the rebound. Miami by 6. 2:20 left in the first. Duncan Robinson inside the arc. Will find Iguodala left corner. Got a Dragic up high. Dragic using the Adebayo screen. Will find Iguodala on the wing for 3, and he knocks that home. Miami hitting their 3s here in the first.
He's playing a much greater role, and as long as that body holds up, he's going to continue to be on the floor. Passed up the first 3 for a better look on his second catch.
4 triples in the first quarter. Miami with a 9-point lead. Jaylen Brown, another left corner 3 goes down for Brown.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know all the Miami Heat players know the scouting report, but Jaylen Brown cannot be getting open 3s from the left corner.
10 points for Brown. Celtics down 6, 30-24. Iguodala probing inside the arc, now dribbles beyond it, finds Duncan Robinson curling to the right. His pass is tipped by Brown, but controlled by Iggy. 3 to shoot. Gives it to Hero, 2 to shoot. Gives it to Dragic, a 3 that's good. 5 first quarter triples for Miami.
We're going to have to call our friends at Elias. I want to know what Goran Dragic is shooting in the last 2 seconds of a 24-second clock. He always makes that shot.
9-point Heat lead. Here's Hayward hanging in the lane. Lean or no, rebounded by Hero. 1:05 left in the first. Hero, coast to coast layup. No, Jaylen Brown defending.
2 easy looks by Boston, missed in the paint by Hayward and by Cantor.
Wanamaker finds Tatum on the right, defended by Duncan Robinson. Spins to his right, missed the fade. Hero rebounds. Outlet to Robinson at half court. He'll wait for his mates to catch up. Now flips it to Dragic, who gets hip checked out of bounds on a foul by Brad Wanamaker. 46 seconds to go here in the first.
That was a settle shot, Doris. No, you think Jason Tatum?
No question.
I mean, too early in the clock, and it's a fadeaway, a tough shot, and he's yet to score.
Those were the tough 2s he would take, PJ, when he was a much less efficient player a year ago, or maybe it's more appropriate to say 2 years ago.
I was going to say when he was younger. He's still young, but he was younger then.
Duncan Robinson to trigger, inbounds to Dragic. 40 seconds left in the first quarter, 33-24. Heat lead the Celtics. Hero on the right against Wanamaker, takes him baseline. Wanamaker pokes it away. Hero trying to recover it, goes off his body, out of bounds to Boston.
Good aggressive defense by Brad Wanamaker. Tyler Hero's complaining to Mark Davis. That's an example of falling on deaf ears.
Half a minute to go, first quarter. Marcus Smart directing traffic from the right hash. Now dribbling to his left across the top with 13 to shoot. Goes north-south, passes to the wing. Hayward for 3. Good. Celtics back within 6. Neither team could make a shot early. Now both teams faring very well from the perimeter. 6 threes for Boston, 5 for Miami. Shot clock off for the Heat. 10 seconds to go in the first. 33-27 lead. Dragic with 5 outside the arc. Rather, Hero pulls for 3. It's a miss. Rebounded by Tice with half a second to go. That's the end of the first quarter. Both teams, Doris, recovering to hit their shots late, and we got a 6-point spread.
Listen, we've talked about this all series, Mark, how close these two teams have been, how much they rely on their defensive pressure, try to set the tone with who they are and what they do. But boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, after a awful start by Miami and several straight games of terrible three-point shooting, they maybe have lit that fire that we keep hearing about from Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, they opened 0 for 4 from 3, 5 for 6 to finish out the first quarter. End to 1, Miami 33, Boston 27. This is the Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Indeed.
I'm a pop star, not a doctor.
Are you ready for
for two MVPs to face off on Monday Night Football? Are Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to defend their title this season? Is Lamar Jackson ready to lead the Ravens into this huge AFC battle?
The man, the myth, the legend. MVP right here.
Are you ready for one of the biggest games of the season? Are you ready for Monday night? Monday Night Football. Chiefs, Ravens, Monday at 8 Eastern on ESPN.
Finding great value is brought to you by Cooper Tires.
In the 62nd round of the 19